The internet is a place where we can freely express our thoughts and ideas, and the people in the past didn't really have that freedom. So here's a question. What if we actually used that gift to its limitation and actually made something meaningful? We are given a box. We can fill that box with whatever we want. So let me challenge you to actually fill it with something with purpose and value. Let's fill this space. I'm a creative person. I'll just say it. Ever since I was younger, I've always had the need to create. Whether it was singing, filming, drawing, or acting, I just made things. I've been making art that's been meaningless and unpretentious in face value that doesn't actually impact the viewer. But I want to change that. Life is short, and I don't want to keep making things that don't have a meaning, you know? With access to technology and tools today, literally anyone can make something online and publish it. It's amazing, but there's a lot of crap out there. So we have to break through the noise and make something meaningful. Your message and effort is what makes your work stand out. It's risky though. It's much easier to look cool if you don't try. Somewhere along the lines, it became uncool to try your best and try your hardest. And there may be a chance that you do take the leap and you do try your hardest and you put every single effort that you have, but you fail. But for me, that risk is definitely worth taking. I know you're probably asking, Daniel, how do I make meaningful content? And I'll just put it right there. There's not one specific way, but for the most part, it's up to you. However, there are a few questions you could constantly ask yourself to check to see if your content is meaningful. And one of those questions is this worth my time? Your time is valuable. The sooner you realize that, the more time you'll have at your disposal. If you're constantly checking yourself and making sure what you're spending your time on is worth it, then you'll soon find out that you'll have more time than usual. I'm a procrastinator. I spend a lot of time wishing I was doing more and wondering where all my time went. Then I realized something. If I cleared my schedule and specifically structured my time around the things worth doing, I was more likely to get them done. There's a difference between wanting to do something in the unspecified future and specifically trying to do that thing. It's actually called getting things done. And if I'm making something that isn't worth my time, why would I expect it to be worth the time of the viewer watching it? How am I progressing because of this? Picture this. Your content is wills. If you spin these wills, your wills have no purpose and they're legitimately doing nothing. But if you put these wills on something firm and propel yourself forward, your content has purpose and value. Before anyone else, you should make content for you. In other words, you should be your own bae. Even if you're not trying to pursue a career in creating content, you should always make content to better yourself. Humans are evolving creatures, and you should never create the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Constantly try new things and take risks. You'll feel fulfilled, and it's most likely going to be that case that someone else will like it too.
What am I trying to say?
Maybe it's just me, but I actually want to make content that's meaningful, you know? Like, I know for sure I can't change the world with a YouTube video or a tweet. I'm not that pretentious like Kanye West. However, I do want to say something if I'm going to make anything, you know? Like, there's a lot of nonsense being shouted out from the rooftops of the world, and the ratio from meaningful to nonsense in our mainstream media is way too large. And I know for sure I just want to even out that ratio and fill the gap. I'm not trying to tell you what to create. You can make all the tags and challenges that you want. What I am trying to say is that you should have a message or purpose to what you're trying to convey through your content. If it's hard for me to easily summarize a video, that's probably not a good sign. If I, the creator, doesn't know why I'm making something, why should you, the viewer, know? My content is a representation of who I am. And if I'm not proud of that, why would I want that to represent who I am?
But who am I?
Welcome to the internet, the place to be.